Talk show. You with your host, Mritistruenow. We in the building.
What's good? It's your boy JoJo Lake Show. What's good? How y'all doing tonight?
We sitting at the round table, you know what I'm saying? We got the homies in here. They scared to get on camera, but we in the building, you know what I'm saying?
No names in here. You ain't gonna say no names. Only names y'all get is us two. Everybody else with me ain't.
There was a couple things the nigga wanted to talk about tonight, but
you know what I mean?
We gonna start this shit off with Gilbert Arenas, a.k.a. Gilbertituenow. He said, and I'm not going to quote him, I'm just going to say my words. He said that John Stockton was better than Isaiah Thomas. A lot of people might think that. I don't. And I'm going to tell you why. But before I tell you why, we're going to hear a little bit of what Gilbert said. You feel me?
We talking about that. We didn't play that man. Right. And then you want to talk about who?
Isaiah Thomas?
Isaiah Thomas. First of all, overrated.
Let it be known, Z. Let it be known.
Gilbert Arenas first said he was overrated. That's the first thing he mentioned. You want to comment first, or you want me to go?
I mean, it's your it's your show today. You
All
want
right.
to do your thing, man. You know you the one.
He said he was overrated. First thing I'm gonna say, he was underrated, and I'm gonna start it off with this. I know it's an NBA conversation, but we got to take it back to college. Undefeated, championship. Last person to do it, Isaiah Thomas. Now he said that he was underrated. I'm going to keep going. It's only one person to beat Magic, Jordan, and Bird. It's only one person that can say that. I'm talking playoffs. His name is Isaiah Thomas. John Stockton, he also said John Stockton was better than Isaiah Thomas. But we're going to get on that later. More from Gilbert.
Zeke, overrated. Let it be known, Zeke. Let it be known,
Okay.
Zeke. Y'all got Zeke. Hey.
12-time All-Star. Here,
Statistically overrated, or you talking about
12-time All-Star.
You was just a Detroit fan.
Who keeps you going to get in on this?
I'm a Detroit Pistons fan.
No, you cannot go there and talk about Zeke like that. You cannot go to Detroit talking about
Talk
like
about
that.
it.
No.
Hey,
12-time All-Star, right? That means you're an All-Star. You're a top
12-time All-Star. Because he's hating on Zeke, he should have started the conversation with he had a 13-year career. 12-time All-Star.
But I do believe that he was about to say some other stuff about All-NBA, though, right? Because, I mean, 12 All-Stars is not bad, G. How many All-Stars does John Stockton have?
12. 11 or 12. 10.
He has 10, so he has more than John Stockton. But, okay, go ahead.
We'll get the numbers correct right now. We're going to let Gilbert go. Keep going. Just had to stop you.
24 player, right? You're a 5-time All-NBA player. Meaning you want
First
the
5
top
years.
15, but 5 times in the NBA.
They didn't like my attitude. They didn't like my attitude. I had an attitude.
Michael Jordan didn't like
But
me.
you make the All-Star
Exactly.
game. Michael Jordan ain't got nothing to do with you being
Because fans vote.
They ain't like
No,
me.
fans vote for All-Star.
My attitude.
Who opinion are you taking? The fans
Now, hold on.
or the media? When
Now,
it comes
look.
to voting. When it comes to voting.
Man, that voting shit don't mean nothing, nigga.
Now,
The fans
now
vote
listen.
for All-Stars.
Now, come on, man.
The
Come
media
on.
votes for All-Pro.
But they've always done that. And the
Okay,
players
but-
used
but-
to do that, and they used to fuck it up by voting the same niggas all the time.
Okay,
It was crazy.
but who are we going with? We played the game.
Huh?
We played the game. All of
I
us
mean-
in here has played the game.
But yeah, but I'm just telling you this. The media is always, I mean, not always, for the last like 30 years, they've been voting on these awards. They've took the players out of it. So you got to just kind of take that out of the equation, G. It is what it is.
So we shouldn't even be talking about that then.
No, man.
We
I mean,
should be talking about
that's
straight
part,
game.
That's part of your game. Usually when you're all NBA, you average some of the most points. You're on one of the most winning teams. You have the most impact on winning. You're probably one of the better defensive players. Like, come on, G.
But at the same time, he was all NBA first 5 years. But we're gonna get off that. That's a little later. I'll talk about that later at the end of the show.
But I'm just saying, dog. Like, you got to just think about it. It's a part of how these awards and accolades and stuff like that come about. So you can't get mad at it.
Right.
Jordan got it. You happy Magic got it. You can't be praising Magic and then be mad when some other person don't get it. But go ahead.
Your play votes you as all NBA. He was only a 5-time. So most All-Stars, like Chris Paul, you're 11 time.
Keep going.
11 time.
Keep going. Y'all going with the State Farm.
11. Like Jason. Like
State Farm?
Like Ray Allen.
Clifford.
Like Ray Allen, right? You got
That's funny.
11-time All-Star.
Chris Paul is a
all
top
NBA.
10
That means
G,
you were
though.
only top 15 two
That's
times
what I
in your
was saying.
career.
That
That
shit-
means you're
that
not a
shit crazy.
dominant person.
Says Zeke is overrated. Keep going.
5 times.
But that's
5 times.
two teams is up.
Y'all going with Clifford. Y'all going with Clifford.
2 teams.
Two State Farm guys.
Said two NBA teams.
Yeah.
When John Stockton did it,
I'm
John
glad it's
Stockton
the last show.
was 11.
What does it say?
John Stockton is a 10-time All-Star.
You said
Listen to
he
what I'm
was
saying.
overrated.
Listen to what I'm saying. 10-time All-Star.
Overrated.
You're a Detroit
He said
Pistons
overrated.
fan.
10-time All-Star. In the same era. 10-time All-Star, but an 11-time All-NBA player. That means he didn't get voted by the fans, but still made the All-NBA team.
Now listen.
11 times.
Now listen, G. He also played way longer than
11.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yes, he did.
He played 19 years. Oh, hold on, you gotta pause that. Now listen, my argument would be Isaiah Thomas only played 13 seasons. John Stockton, I believe, played what? 17 seasons? Or I think he played 17 seasons, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken. So out of those 17 seasons, 11-time All-NBA is not bad, dog.
Not bad at all.
It's one of the best in like history. He's up there in like Pantheon.
So with that being said, if it's a big if.
he's not in my
Hold
top
on,
five
no,
now,
but
he
you're
used to be
saying
when I was growing up.
a big if Isaiah makes, look at BD, if Isaiah makes the 92 Olympic squad, right? Are we talking about him in a different way? Because we all know that he was supposed to be on that team
Well,
over
yeah.
John Stockton.
Well, fine, but people are not bringing that up. He didn't even bring up the Olympic squad. But I will tell you this. John
That's a
Stockton
stat.
is one of the greatest point guards ever.
No doubt.
He's just not like...
No doubt.
I probably would pick other people over him.
Okay,
But
now I'm about to
he
get
has
on
some of
this.
the
I'm about
greatest
to
records
say
of all
this
time. He has
too.
The most assists ever, G. The most assists ever is John Stockton.
Okay, I got something for
I don't
all
think
y'all.
anybody's catching that.
I got something for
I don't
all
think
5
no
of y'all
one's
that's in
catching
here.
that.
All 4 of y'all that's in here right now.
No one's catching that. No
Boom
one's
Kiji.
catching that. No one.
Lando, Deb, Joe.
This nigga said he don't say that. Come these out.
Isaiah won back-to-back championships in what year?
89, 90, 90, 91. No, I'm sorry. 88, 89,
89,
89,
90.
90. Yeah.
A part of the greatest era of basketball that ever lived, the 80s. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, people
Yes or
can
no?
argue
Just
that.
yes or no?
I mean, for sure. I mean, that's some of the greatest people, the most
The
historic
greatest players in the
basketball
game
players
played
ever
in the
played.
80s.
Yeah, some of the most historic basketball players played in the 80s.
Magic dominated. We're not even going to talk about Magic. But back to Isaiah in those 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the second best point guard of the era?
Oh, in my eyes, it was Isaiah Thomas because number one is Magic. But
How can you put somebody like John
John
Stockton
Stockton led in assists like 6 times in that same era. He was
How
up there with Magic. He led in like
How
assists.
can you put John Stockton above Isaiah Thomas when he won back-to-back championships at the end of the 80s, 90s, early 90s? And again, I got to bring it up again. He won championships in the 80s and 90s when John Stockton played the whole time and didn't sniff the championship until 96.
Look, John Stockton did not get a team that was good enough to get him to the league. Get him to the championship. Obviously, he had to play against Magic. He had to play against the Phoenix Suns. He had to play against Houston. Like, he had teams that were in his way. You feel me? So what I would say is you can't get mad at the fact that it took him so long to get. Some people don't even get a chance to win a title. Title's not always going to be the end all be all when it comes to how you judging who's great and who's not. Right or wrong, John Stockton is the greatest assist guy when it comes to stats. Magic is considered the greatest passer, but John Stockton has the most assists.
Yeah, because he got a nigga with fucking
I get it.
36,000.
And Magic had what?
No, I'm going right back.
Magic had Kareem. Magic had Kareem. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like, you feel me?
So on the thing it says that because you were smoking, so I think that played a big part because it looked like they didn't probably allow anybody to jump in your live.
Okay.
Really, I was on you. I jumped in your live.
Yeah, but at the same time,
It's important.
we was finest.
Back
Back to the little
on.
shit. We about to give you a little instance of Gil talking again. You feel me? Live from motherfucking the Vietnam's A1A talk show, sports talk show. We in the building. You feel me, Mr. It Is True Now. Schmitty motherfucking was Ganskels in the round table.
Let's get it.
Let Gil holler.
Russell Westbrook.
Who?
And James Harden.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shit, nah.
You're crazy as hell.
Yeah, all right.
You're crazy as hell.
Yeah,
Overrated, though.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
To be a top 3? Where? What did you do?
One, two.
What did you do? He beat Jordan, Bird, Magic Johnson. Who else can say that in the history of the game?
I mean, it's other people who are considered great players that played outside of those.
Okay,
eras.
hold on. I'm gonna say
They
it
played
again.
outside
Hold
of
on.
those eras.
Hold on.
Like, you can't. Like,
In
you
the
can't say
80s
that-
greatest era of all times, he beat Bird, Magic, and Jordan.
So the 2000s is not a great era. So the 2010s is not a great era.
That's
Like,
cold.
come on, G. Come on,
That's
G.
cold.
Like, let's go. Like, come on, G. Like, come on, man. Like the 80s is the gold standard of NBA seasons. But there have been other decades. I'm sorry, there have been other decades that have been just as good. You know, you're gonna tell me like the 90s was probably not that many good players, but a lot of bruisers and people trying to like play physical and stuff like that.
Okay, so look, let me tell y'all
but
one
I
thing.
think- but in the 2000s,
Hey, shout
more
out to
skill,
everybody that
and in
joined
the
the live, you know what I'm saying?
2010s,
Mr.
a lot
Slade,
more
what's happening,
skill.
man? How you doing?
2020s is way more skill.
Mike, what's
like,
good?
Come on, man.
They got 14.
But check this out.
Like, come on.
He
dog.
just
Like,
said the 2000s, 2010s, whatever.
Like
I'm
those-
sticking to the point. The point is, Gilbert said John Stockton is a better point guard than Isaiah Thomas. They played in the same era. John Stockton couldn't sniff the motherfucking championship. Isaiah won back-to-back championships.
Magic went 9 times, G.
And
9.
Isaiah went through Jordan.
9.
Isaiah went through Jordan and Bird to get to the
9,
championship.
G. Went
And he
9.
also went through Magic.
9 times. Magic went 9 times.
Yeah, but that's
Tell
not,
me when John Stockton was supposed to get in there.
that's not
Houston went twice.
It's going up.
But that's not the point. The point
Houston
was
went
John-
twice.
The point was John Stockton and Isaiah.
I understand that. I understand that Isaiah
John
is better
couldn't
than John
sniff
Stockton
it.
in my eyes.
He didn't sniff it
However,
until 96.
you can't dismiss the argument when you look at accolades. This other
Shout out
dude
to
has
Rudy.
way more individual
Shout out, Love
accolades
Nikki.
than
Holla
this
at
other
me.
dude has.
What's
well,
good,
when
what's
you have
good?
Isaiah Thomas, who has a team accolade that
Linda.
John Stockton doesn't have. Isaiah Thomas has back-to-back championships, yes, against Magic Johnson and Clyde Drexler.
I
He
get
also
that.
beat. He
I
also
get-
beat Bird. Ended their run. He also beat Jordan. And
Shout out to the lives. We
jump
turned
started.
up in here. We got the homies in here too.
Go down. Go down on that.
What's happening?
You know what I'm saying?
Back to Gil. Let him talk.
Okay, what did he do? What did he do?
He led the team.
No, he did not lead. He let him win.
Okay.
He was the Finals MVP one time. No,
He
two
didn't
Mars was the
lead.
second.
He didn't lead the team.
One
Okay.
and what? There's 2, right?
Gilbert, he didn't lead
Final.
the team.
Yo, what's up?
Who was the main guy? Joe Dumars, right?
No.
Isaiah Thomas.
We're on the sports.
He's trying not to get in the NBA.
He's trying to see.
Trying
The
not
stats
to
show it.
Ain't
The
no
stats.
stats.
This is not getting.
He's the leader.
I am not guessing.
What's good? What's good?
I am not guessing here.
Just like you said, Andre.
Well, in that John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas interview,
Hey,
we on right now.
He might kill you with something.
He was
What's
a
up?
12-time All-Star, top 24. But when it came down to the top 15 players, he only made it 5 times.
You said he's.
He only made it 5 times. Check
I'm gonna
this
help.
out.
I'm gonna help your argument. Hold on. I'm gonna help your argument, G.
Man, fuck that.
What's good? What's good? Yo.
When he made it his first 5 seasons, his team was dog shit. They barely won. He was killing with points and assists.
40s.
Points and assists. He had 20
Okay,
and 10.
getting
He had
40s.
20 and 10 seasons, and it was a different time. as soon as his team started winning,